everyone, and welcome to week 2 of the stretch workout for the Active Living program. My name is Kat and I'm going to be taking you through your stretch workout during this 4-week program. And today we're focusing on the legs. So we're going to get our legs burning, get a little bit of movement in the legs, but also a few nice stretches to open our hips and the front of the legs. It's really important that we look after our legs because they take us from A to B every day. So getting some movement in them, stretching them, as well as strengthening them is vital to ensure that we stay healthy and live an active life. So let's start by sitting comfortably, whatever that might be for you. Hands can come onto the knees or in your lap. We're just going to take a moment to close our eyes and just feel into our body, maybe noticing the way that you're feeling today. You might even bring your attention or your awareness to your legs, feeling any restrictions or any tightness. And let's take a few deep breaths. Maybe breathing into the legs. With each inhale, feel yourself maybe lift up off the legs. With each exhale, allow any tension or resistance to melt away from your body. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then slowly open your eyes. And we're going to start with a little stretch. So I want you to bring your right leg in front of your left leg in a cross-legged position. And we're going to reach our arms out in front of us and drop our body over our legs, stretching into the right hip. Take a deep breath in and exhale maybe a little deeper. If you want, you can stretch those arms a little further forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale here. And then inhale, roll yourself back up. Let's open up on the other side now. So your left leg will come in front of your right leg. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, walk yourself forward. Coming down into your forward bend, dropping the head towards the ground. Maybe give yourself a little rock if that feels good. Releasing any tension in your hips, down the back of your spine. Maybe as you exhale, you'll get a little deeper. And then inhale to roll yourself back up. Drop your left hand to the ground now, reach your right arm up to the sky and take an exhale as you come across to the left hand side. Breathe in deep to the right hand side of your body, start to lift and reach and change over. Right hand will come down, your left arm will reach over. One more deep breath into the left, start to lift and reach, and then let's come into our twist. Bring the right hand onto your left knee, your left hand behind your spine. Twist your body towards the left hand side. Keep the spine nice and straight. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine a little more. And as you exhale, release your twist and come straight across into the other side. Left hand onto your right knee, your right hand behind your spine. Lift and reach through the crown of your head. Exhale a little deeper if you can. Deep breath in. Exhale to release. And then slowly come up onto your hands and your knees. Let's do some cat-cows just to warm the spine up. Bring the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Take a deep breath in as you lower your belly button, push through your heart and look up towards the sky. Exhale to round down through your spine, dropping your head between your arms. 2 more of these. Deep breath in. And out. Last one. Deep breath in. Find that connection from the pelvis all the way to the chin. And exhale, release your breath. As you inhale, start to curl your toes under. Maybe you'll come into a little downward facing dog, and then we're going to gently step our feet forward. I'm going to slowly come into our sun salutations to warm up the body. So roll your spine, come all the way up to standing, reach your arms up above your head. As you exhale, we're going to float back down into a forward bend. This can be a nice relaxing one with the knees bent and hands to the inside of your elbows, or a stronger one grabbing hold of the legs and folding forward. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, your Ardha Uttanasana. Nice flat spine, fingertips can be on the ground or hands on your shins, whatever works to support your back. As you exhale, we're going to press the hands into the mat. Take a big step back into a high plank. And then you've got the option to either use your knees or keep your knees lifted as you move through your chaturanga. Now for your chaturanga, your heart will push forward, elbows will stay close to the rib cage and slowly come down onto your belly. Uncurl your toes into a little baby cobra or maybe an upward facing dog, pressing into the hands and the tops of the feet. Exhale, lift those hips, come back to your downward facing dog, your hands pressing into the mat, heels pushing away from your body. Straighten through the legs and the arms, and if you want, maybe give your dog a little walk for a couple of deep breaths. Using that full inhale and exhale that you used when we were sitting at the beginning of our practice. Take one more deep breath in here and out. And then if you want, you can jump or you can slowly step your way back to the top of your mat. Come straight into your Ardha Uttanasana, your halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rolling, lifting and reaching all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart for Tadasana. 2 more of those, deep breath in. Exhale, floating down into your forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back, move through either your full chaturanga or use your knees. Remember, we're working out the arms, we're not using the neck. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Press through those heels, come into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. Inhale, come up high on your toes, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lift and reach all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in, lifting up one more time. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press the hands into the mat. Take your time to slowly release your breath as you release your body towards the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Now, if at any point in time you're feeling the need to bring your knees down onto the ground instead of a downward facing dog, that's absolutely fine. We're going to take one more breath here. A deep inhale. And exhale, staying in your downward dog. And then as you inhale again, take your right leg up to the sky. We're heading into a little warrior sequence here, starting to work through those legs. So slowly bring the right foot down, place it between your hands. Drop your left heel onto the mat. We're going to set up with our warrior legs, so our right knee is on top of your ankle. Your left foot is pressed into the ground. And we want to make sure that all of your energy is running down the outside edge of the left leg. And slowly start to reach the right arm up. Left arm will reach back. We're coming into our warrior pose. Maybe take a moment to settle your hips down towards the ground. Nice strength through that right thigh, and take a look at your left arm. Make sure it's parallel to the ground behind you. Look back towards the right hand. Take a deep breath in. From our warrior 2, we're going to come into our reverse warrior. So flip the right hand over, bring your left hand to your back thigh. Inhale the right hand up to the sky. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring both hands behind our body, binding the hands, and slowly fold to the inside of the right leg for our humble warrior. Now we're going to do these a couple more times, getting into the flow of our breath. So as you inhale, lift the right hand to the sky, release your bind, left hand to the back thigh. And then an exhale to come into your humble warrior, folding to the inside of that right thigh. 2 more of these. Inhale, lift the right hand, drop your left hand to the left thigh. Exhale, folding down. Last one, deep breath in to release the hands, reach that right hand high. And exhale, hands come behind you, folding down. Take one more breath here, perhaps opening a little more through the shoulders, getting the head a little closer towards the ground. And then as you inhale, release your hands, bring the hands down onto the ground, come onto your left toes and take a big step back into your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, we're going to do that again on the other side. Take the right leg up to the sky. We're going to flip around to the opposite end of our mat. So exhale, bring your right foot down, place it between your hands, and then walk yourself all the way to the opposite side of your mat. Your left foot will turn forward, right toes are out to the side, and your left knee is in alignment over the top of your left ankle. When you're ready, reach that left arm forward and your right arm back and lift up to your warrior, maybe taking a little pulse upwards, and then as you exhale, settling into the posture. Take a little look at your right hand, make sure it's parallel to the ground behind you, and then look forward again. And let's move into that same little flow, our reverse warrior. Flip your left hand, inhale, reach the left hand to the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to bind our hands, reach them back behind you and start to fold to the inside of your left leg for your humble warrior. Deep breath in to lift back up. Release the hands, reach that left hand to the sky, right hand to your right thigh. And exhale. Arms reaching up, folding to the inside of your leg. Humble warrior. 2 more of those. Deep breath in, lift and reach. You should feel that left thigh working. Exhale, folding to the inside of your leg, humble warrior. Last one. Deep breath in, reaching up. Exhale, hands into your bind, come into your humble warrior one last time. Maybe you'll release the hands a little more and take that head a little closer towards the ground. One more breath here. Exhale to release your hands to either side of that left foot. Come onto the right toes, step yourself into your downward facing dog. You have the option to move through your sun salutation or your vinyasa here. Otherwise, let's all take one more deep breath in and out. We're going to move straight into our lunge and skandasana sequence. Take a breath in to lift your left leg up to the sky this time. Exhale, bring your left foot down, place it between your hands. We're setting up a runner's lunge stance here. So your left knee is on top of your left ankle, right leg is nice and straight. I always recommend squeezing the inside of your thighs together. When you're ready, start to look forward. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, settle those hips, get a little deeper into that left thigh. Inhale, standing up tall, we're going to turn the right heel down to the ground. Lift your left toes and bring your hands to your heart, and let's move into our skandasana. Bend the right knee, left leg stays straight. We're going to come all the way back to our Anjaneyasana, our high lunge. So we're going to push through that right leg, stepping the left toes forward, come up on the right toes, reach those arms to the sky. It'll feel a little bit weird at first, but we're going to do it 2 more times so you'll get a little more used to it. Exhale, right heel to the ground, left toes lift. Come into your skandasana. Inhale, lift and reach the hands, come onto the right toes, left knee is bent. Exhale, skandasana one last time. Inhale, lift and reach. One more breath here. And then slowly bring the hands to the ground. Walk yourself all the way around to the other side. We're going to set up that runner's lunge again. Left leg nice and straight. Right knee is on top of your right ankle. Squeeze the inside of your thighs together so you're starting to create some stability in the midline of your body. Then start to look forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Maybe take a little pulse up. Exhale, settle into this posture. And we're going to do those skandasanas again. Deep breath in. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, lift the right toes, and then bend the left knee as you come into your skandasana, hands at your heart. Hold this here for 1 breath. Inhale, press into the right foot. We're turning back around, coming straight into that lunge. Reach the arms up. 2 more of these. Exhaling back. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale back. Last time, reaching forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Take a big step back, come into your downward facing dog, or move through a sun salutation. The choice is yours. Take one more deep breath in and out in your downward facing dog. And then slowly start to step the right foot forward between your hands. And we're going to come into goddess pose. We're going to turn our bodies around to the side of the mat. Bring your heels in and your toes facing out. We're going to drop the hips and maybe bring one hand at a time to your hips and slowly lift yourself up. So our goddess pose is going to work nice and deep into the thighs, also the inside of the thighs as well. So we're going to take a deep breath in, pulsing up, and exhale, coming down. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in and out. And you can also bring your hands to your heart and inhale as you pulse up. Exhale as you come down. Drop your right elbow onto your right knee now and reach that left arm up and over for a nice side stretch. If you want an added challenge, you can take the right hand all the way down to the inside of that right leg. Take a deep breath in and out. Now bring your left hand to your left hip. We're going to inhale, stretch the right arm up, bring the left elbow to your left thigh, and come across to the other side. Keep your hips as low as you can, really make those legs work. And if you did on the other side, drop that left hand to the inside of the left knee, maybe press the knee onto the back of the elbow. Take one more deep breath in and out. If you want the added challenge, reach through the right hand, lift that left arm up. Take another little pulse, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, straighten through those legs. Turn both feet towards the top of your mat, bend your right knee. Step that right foot back, come into your downward facing dog. Or if you want, your sun salutation, if you want to stay nice and warm and work the arms. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale here and out. Reach that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left foot down, place it between your hands. Let's do a nice little lunge sequence here. We're going to start in our high lunge, our full Anjaneyasana. Right leg will stay nice and straight. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, arms to the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Start to bend the right knee. Bring it all the way down to the ground. We're going to do that 2 more times. Deep breath in, lift and reach the arms. And exhale, coming down. Last 2. Inhale, lift and reach, straighten that back leg. Exhale, come down. Last 1. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Maybe lift the heart a little bit more. Take a little back bend here. And then slowly fold over that left leg. Lift the left toes. Inhale, come back. Forward, press the hands into the ground. Step into a high plank. You can either come into your downward dog, or if you want an extra challenge, stay in your high plank while you bring the right foot forward. Set up that runner's lunge again. Right knee on top of your right ankle. Left leg nice and straight. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee to the ground, coming into your low lunge. Hands move down to your heart. Deep breath in, lifting back up. Exhale, coming down. 2 more. Deep breath in, lift and reach. Exhale, bring that back leg down. Last 1. Lift and reach. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. And then exhale, bend the left knee, bring it all the way to the ground. Maybe keep the hands at the heart. Inhale, lift your heart a little higher. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Uncurl the back toes, straighten your right leg and take a forward fold over that right leg. Inhale, bring yourself forward. From here, we're going to curl the left toes under. Press into your hands, step that right foot about halfway back down your mat and then bring your left foot up to meet it. Now for this, if you have some books or maybe a block, you might want to use it just for a little bit of support, but we're going to do a squat here. So we're going to take the feet nice and wide, probably about the same width as your mat. And ideally we want to keep our heels down, but sometimes that's not possible. So you can come up onto your toes if you want. If you get any pain in your knees, then I would recommend just keeping the elbows on top of your thighs and just staying here because it's the same kind of movement. Otherwise, you might take your block and you can actually sit on your block. So this is going to allow you to get the heels to the ground. Then you can stay up nice and tall, or you can take the block out from underneath you and you can bring your hands to your heart and come into a full squat. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Maybe bringing the hands towards the heart and straightening the spine a little bit. Long, deep inhale and exhale. 2 more here, inhaling and exhaling. Last one, deep breath in and out. And then bring the hands to the ground, straighten through your legs, drop your head, give yourself a little rock. We're almost past the hard part now. We're going to slowly come down onto our knees and we're going to come onto our backs. So as you come down onto your back, we're just going to bring the base of the feet together and we're going to come into reclined butterfly pose or reclined cobbler's pose. So slowly lower yourself all the way down, knees will stay out to the side, feet can come apart a little bit and settle the shoulder blades into the ground. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. You might even want to close your eyes. Just feeling into your body, noticing all of the sensations of your legs. Especially after that tough stretch workout. Let's take one more breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then open your eyes, bring those knees back together. Let's take a little stretch. Bring the left knee in towards your heart, wrap your arms or your hands around that left knee. You can also straighten the right leg. Take a deep breath in, maybe give that leg a little rock side to side, whatever feels good for you. Straighten the left leg up to the ceiling now and grab hold of the back of that leg, or if you want, your left fingers can wrap around your left big toe, and let's take a nice hamstring stretch down the back of your left leg. One more breath here. Exhale to bend the left knee. Straighten it down on the ground or keep it bent if you want, and then draw that right leg into your chest. Squeeze it in towards you and maybe give it a rock side to side. And then inhale slowly, straighten the right leg. Maybe wrap the fingers around the right big toe, stretching into the back of your right leg. Deep breath in here. And exhale, bend the right knee, extend that right leg down onto the ground. We're coming into our final posture for our stretch workout, our Shavasana. So take a moment to soften the face, let the feet fall out to the side, allow your fingertips to be light. Let the back of your body settle into your mat. And allow the eyelids to become so heavy that your body also relaxes following the eyelids' lead. Let the face soften. And either stay here for at least 10 long, deep breaths, or as long as you can. It's always nice to spend some time in our Shavasana, relaxing the body and the mind. Maybe take one final breath here, and then whenever you're ready, perhaps with your eyes closed, start to bring some small movements into your body and come onto your side before gently lifting yourself back to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart and take a moment here, perhaps even one final deep breath in and out. And then slowly open your eyes. Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining me for this week 2 workout as part of the Active Living program. Don't forget to share all of your workouts with me. I want to see what you're up to, and you can do this by tagging Lorna Jane Active or you can hashtag Active Living program. And I'll see you again next week.